in my paper. They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbillies. Cubone staying with the lick. Really?
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Strong. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
They'll run with Strong. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
They'll go with Strong. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down, Allen. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Allen. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. second down. Here's Strong once more. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Strong. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. They'll try the air now with Herbert. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Brandon Ayuk, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now a throw here to his running back. Finding space at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Allen off the play fake. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Allen going to go on 4th down. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. To throw, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Mosley will throw that one away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Allen to throw once more. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he is going to have the Bills first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on fourth down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. James Cook. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
To throw again on second down, Herbert. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, down at the 31. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Hoover. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Patriots have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here trying to tie this football game. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To the air, Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He's got Cook running his slant. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Herbert on first down now. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert will get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert finds Strong on the check down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Strong. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Play action. It's Herbert. Rolling to his left. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Pats go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Fielded right around the 8.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Allen now on first down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right,
nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills
first down, here's the run with Cook. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Alert, alert, alert!
Throwing now is Allen. It's complete to Cook. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28. Now a hit and a loose football.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On first down, Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback. but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. Different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different. That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. That is caught inside the 5. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll run with Cook. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. CD, I know from working with you that you're about as old school as they come. Your thoughts on throwing that ball from the 1-yard line?
Yeah, I just got done walking my dinosaur, as you well know, and ordinarily I'm screaming, run the football from the 1-yard line. But if you are going to throw it, just take extra care. That didn't happen there, and they turned the ball over.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. 2nd down, here's Strong once more. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Strong again. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E! The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time. And
we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now Allen again. And it'll be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Pats are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Pats at the line ready to go. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Straight ahead is Strong.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. It's caught. Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Strong. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And Oliver, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bills are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And some room to work.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Allen eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if the tackle happens inbounds.
Allen's throw is complete, and he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Throwing is Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Allen. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Now Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Herbert. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores. So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Charles, you think back to halftime, they had the big lead. They were in control of this game. They lost that lead. But ultimately right now, with the ball in overtime, a chance to win this thing.
And you know each guy's telling his teammate, just let it go. Don't worry about it. We're starting fresh right here. What happened before does not matter. What happens right now and going forward, that's what matters. Let's find a way to win this game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
To throw again on second down. Herbert. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Throwing again on second down. Herbert. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Again, Herbert. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. He's got Ayuk once again. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on game.